Howdy everyone, Runt9 here, and welcome to Runt9 Looks at Hnefatafl. Hnefatafl is an abstract strategy board game in the same vein as chess or Go. It apparently is part of ancient Scandinavian culture, Norse culture, that type of thing. And I'm surprised that I've never heard of it, but apparently Tafl games are really big in the Scandinavian region, have been for generations and generations. So this popped up on Steam in early access at the tail end of April, and I was immediately intrigued by it. It's also only just a few bucks, and apparently there's a ton of variants to the game as well that have kind of gotten passed down as well. So I've already read through the rules. You know, there is a fairly comprehensive rule page as well as a bunch of different special rules. But essentially, we'll hop in and I'll kind of show you how things go. So the point of the game is you have the two different sides, white pieces and black pieces, just like you do in chess or Go. And as the white player, we are trying to get our king from his throne to one of these four corners. We're trying to escape. And the way we do that is every piece in the game can move orthogonally, basically like a rook in chess. You can move as far as you want any one orthogonal direction. And the king can move the same way. And you can capture pieces by surrounding it on two sides. The king can get captured by the black player by surrounding it on four orthogonal sides. So I've tried recording a couple already. The first one I ran into some issues with getting captured too quickly, and also I had a sneezing fit and it just kind of ruined the video. And the second time my mic was muted. So let's see, mic is on, video looks good, and I know a little bit more about the game. So let's try to dive in and take a closer look at Hnefatafl, learn a little bit of the strategy and the intricacies of this game. So I still have no idea what a good opening move looks like, but I think I want to play a little bit more carefully than I have been. So I actually want to go right here so that we can open up this side of the board and try to bring our king out and up this side to the corner. So the way the AI works is essentially you can do you can set different settings. I don't know if we can see it here. Yes, you can. So the way the AI works is you set the number of seconds you want the AI to have to think about its move, and then after that point it's going to choose the best move that it has found. So I left it on the default 10 seconds. I think for the sake of this video it would kind of be nice if it were just a little bit faster. So we may drop it down to the 5 seconds, even though that may end up being a little bit on the easy side, but we'll kind of see. So he moved this piece in, and I don't know, it doesn't look like he's set up for an easy capture anywhere. So I'm actually kind of okay with that piece being there. If we move this one over, then we can bring this one out and try to start cutting off some of these pieces so we can, again, I want to try to bring our king over and up. I'm just trying to see where he's posturing. It looks like he's just trying to block that top right corner. So if we bring this piece over, then we're going to end up in a situation where we could move the king out, but then we would be moving him more to the bottom left, which may actually still be okay. So if we move here, we've blocked that way, but we haven't blocked this way. So let's actually also bring this piece over, and that blocks this piece from getting captured if we put it right here. Because otherwise he could take this piece and move it up to this tile, and he would get a capture that way. I'm not sure what posturing he's looking at here. I think maybe what he was trying to do is next play he's going to pull this piece over so that he could go for a capture here. If that's the case, then I think I'm still fine moving this piece over. If he wants to try to set up a capture, more power to him. Okay, so a capture has been set up here. And it's very much like chess, where you can be working on your posturing, and then you have to react when you're in a position where you might lose a piece. So looking at where we're at, if we move this piece out anywhere, I don't really like our options for preventing it from being captured. So I think it may even be better to move this piece over, basically in front of this guy to block it from moving. But we could also go right here. No, because then he could still come up from the bottom. So if we push this piece right here, then that blocks this piece from getting captured from that side. Although I don't know if he moves that piece up, can he capture it? I don't actually know if that works or not. So we're playing very reactively, and this is something that I know from chess. I haven't played very much Go, but I've played a lot of chess over the years. And if you're in a position where you're purely reacting to the other player about to take your pieces or about to put you in check, then you're on your back foot and they've got control of the game. So we need to put the pressure on and get back to the point where we're the one putting the pressure onto them. So the best way to do that is to try to find a place to set up a multi-capture where, sure, you can capture one of my pieces. I'm going to capture two of yours if you do that. So let's look at what our options are here. If we move this piece down by 2, then he could move this one up or this one over, this one down. But that would be multiple moves to get there. If we push this one all the way down, this is an easy move for him to capture. So let's try to find a good way to kind of close in on him. I don't really see a good move here. So if we moved over here, then he could move over to capture. So I think that's still bad. I don't know. I don't want to spend too terribly long thinking about the moves, but I can already tell the deep strategy that this game has. And it's like, we already know the rules. Get your king to escape, pieces can move orthogonally, capture via both sides. And that's it. Like, we already know the rules, but there's so much intricacy to the strategy. And I love that about abstract strategy games. So I'm actually in favor of just continuing the blocking strategy that we've set up, move this out into a diagonal position, and just keep building a wall diagonally around our king before we can move him out into a safer position. So what are you trying to posture with that? You want to move this piece out to capture. We do not want to push this piece all the way over. And we don't really want to bring our king out yet. I mean, we could, though, is the thing, but a king can't take part in a capture. So what if we just move up one? Again, I feel like he's really got us on our back foot here, but we'll just move up that one. You know what? This piece is wide open for the capture. I don't think he's going to do it because it offers us the ability to capture his piece in return. You can now move that one over. I don't know that the AI would do that, though, because then we can just move our piece over and get it right back. Let's try to put a little bit more pressure down. I'm going to move right here. So let's see if he goes for a capture here. Because we've got at least a couple captures that are really close to firing. He went to stop that one. He could move this one over. That's not necessarily something that I saw, but it is also to be expected. So if he moves this piece over to capture, can we punish that move? I think the answer is a very stark no. So let's go for a play that I don't think he would be expecting. If we go here, he could capture. If we go here, there's no immediate capture. Here, there's no immediate capture. Let's go right there. I like kind of pushing this wall out, but I don't like how everything is so diagonal. Okay, so he went for the capture there. So if we moved this piece in, he would have to move pieces back and then back in order to capture. So if you put your piece into a situation where it would be captured, it doesn't get captured. It only gets captured if the opponent makes the move to put it in the compromising position. I'm still pretty sure that we're going to lose our first game, but maybe here's what we're going to do. Let's turn the AI to a slower thinking time, and let's also turn ourselves to a slower thinking time. So if you see a move that looks like it might be decent, just kind of go for it. So if that's the case, we're going to go right there. And let's just see what they do. 5 seconds isn't a lot, so it moved to try to stay safe. I do want to try to start moving our king at some point, because, you know, that is kind of the point of the game. Let's go. I don't know. I have no idea on the strategy so far. It is very, very interesting, though. Let's create some breathing room. Yep, I didn't see the capture. So he can't surround my king this turn, right? Because the throne made it easy to capture. I want to start moving our king around. Okay, he's capturing pieces left and right. I'm going to go for this corner. I don't know that he has enough moves to stop me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if I move this piece here, we may be able to make it. So he blocked us from moving up to the edge. We could come in here, capture that piece, and then we're not immediately in danger, and that removes one of the potential capturers of our king. So go ahead and take that move, and now we can either move up and over or over and up. Exactly what I was expecting. So now if we move up, then he's going to have to move over to stop us. Exactly. What do we do at that point? We capture him. Okay, so just like in chess, sometimes the best defense is a good offense. And we escape, and we win. There you go. We won our first game. It was looking real dire for a second there, but I mean, I'm sure turning the AI down to 5 seconds helped a little bit, but once I got the king out, I was like, man, we've moved a lot of pieces off of this left wall and down, and we're in a good position where it's like he's capturing all these pieces that I don't even care about anymore. So, I mean, he captured 5, we captured 2, but it's not about how many pieces you capture. It's about getting the king to the corner. Okay, very, very interesting. I like that quite a bit. And why don't we rematch, switch sides, and how about we play the capturers this time? I feel like getting one game on each side, kind of see how the strategy flows, is a good viewpoint of this game. And, you know, like I said, it's very cheap on Steam, and it comes with just a ton of variants as well. Not to mention just the base game. If you think about chess, like it's a game that's easy to learn, hard to master. You can spend thousands of hours playing chess and still have more to learn. So, first move, heck if I know, brother. Go right there. Because I do think that as the black pieces, you kind of do have to react a little bit. I mean, go for the capture. Is there an obvious reason why not to do that? Same. I think the AI only having 5 seconds is like super easy mode. Why don't we just posture that way? Yeah, okay, we should turn the AI turns back up because it's literally just giving us free kills here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the AI back up to 10 seconds and we are going to restart this match. Can we swap sides? Yeah, also, so here's all of the variant rules. There's a lot going on here. So I would be very interested in trying some of the variants. There's also the possibility of like custom games. So I'm very interested to try those out as well. So again, I'm going to open with the same move, is start blocking the corners off. And so the AI is going to have a little bit more time to think, and maybe they won't just immediately give us perfect captures. So I will gladly pull that piece up. And now, because we moved this piece out, that was a safe play. We can't immediately react with a possible capture. Now, they're in a position where they can get an easy capture. But I want you to consider that decision very carefully. I will take a 1-for-1 on this trade. If this is how you want to open things up. And this puts me in a good position to control the corner. Ah, the throne. Yep, that is a thing. But now we can have this guy go capture 2 pieces. I thought that worked. Hold on. What about situation both players repeat the same move 3 times each? The player who started it loses. Corners are hostile to all pieces. Corners are hostile to the king. King reaches a corner tile. I wanna double check that. Go back to the menu and go here. What about edges? Corner. Yep. Throne. Moving a piece. King stands on the edge of the board, only 3 pieces. King stands next to a corner. Okay, so I messed that rule up. Apparently there's a second game going. I thought that on the edge you could capture a piece like that. That is not how that works, apparently. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and put our piece into a safe position. And then, you basically have to choose which piece do you want to lose. Okay, so you chose that you wanted to lose this one by posturing in a way that you were going to try to make me lose this piece. An easy choice. Okay, so basically I get to choose which piece do I want to take. I don't know that I even care about this one right now, and I do realize that he can bring this one down. He could also bring this one over. So, I mean, I'm losing a piece here, so it really doesn't matter. Like, we're going 1 for 1, eye for an eye on this one. He's going to bring this one down, capture this piece, and that's fine. You know, I realized that we were both in a situation where we were both going to get trapped no matter what. He doesn't have anything in this row, so let's go ahead and posture this one. And then if we move this piece up, we get that capture. Okay, they're moving the king. Let's figure out what he's going to try to do on this one. You know what? I think we're in a darned if we do, darned if we don't situation. Because he could very easily move up here. We would have to move up to block him. Same thing down here. We'd have to move down to block him. But I think we have to play reactively to the king on this one. I think these pieces can operate as functional blockers as well. So let's force him to take the bottom path at least. So he's going to go down here and be basically one move away from the win. We'll have to scooch over to block it. He's going to move there. Interesting. Okay. This seems a little bit harder as the capturers on this one. I'm trying to see if there's a way that we can kind of force a capture here. If we move this piece over by 1, then that basically forces him to go that direction. Or he could also go to this corner. I legitimately just now saw that. If he goes here, can we do anything about it? I'm pretty sure we have to just block that path right now. By doing that. And give him a free move one of these directions. I mean, granted, we can block the path either way. But I think just blocking the path and not capturing the king isn't enough. Because we're basically required at this point to go here. Otherwise, they win. But if he moves here... I don't know. This is getting a little spicy, I'm going to be honest with you. I think we've got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Can they capture anything here? I think this is basically checkmate. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay. It was looking real dicey for a second there. When I realized, oh crud, he can go to this corner, I was like, literally all we can do is just block the path. But then he kind of dug his own grave by going down there, because then we could just close in on him. This is a fantastic abstract strategy game. I'm very down with this. Definitely the type of thing that belongs in my collection. And if you are even remotely interested in board games, this seems like something that should be in your collection as well. Again, I'll double check the price here, and I didn't mention the developer on this one either. Let me make sure I go ahead and get those details for you. So it came out in early access on April 30th. Or actually, it's not even early access. It is fully out. $5.99 USD on Steam right now, April 30th. There's only 4 reviews on it. It came out from the developer Philippe Schober. And definitely go check this out. The only reviews that it's had so far have been positive, and I definitely would give this a positive ranking as well. It's clean, it's simple, interface is good, tons of variants, tons of replayability, great game for $6. If you're interested in Hnefatafl here, definitely go pick it up. That's going to do it for this video. If you got this far in the video, then I'm assuming you liked it, and the single best thing you can do to help me out and help the channel grow is by clicking the like button. That sends a message to YouTube that says, hey, other people might enjoy this content as well. and that's an easy way to spread the word without having to do the work yourself. In addition, check out the link tree in the description below. It has links to Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. You can come hang out with the community and see the streams 5 days a week. And make sure you subscribe to the channel to see more awesome content like this in the future. But until the next episode, I'm Runt9, and I'll see you later.